Every single goal he ever scored. Every trophy. Every record gone. Just because of one decision made before he was even born. This is what if. And here's what would happen if Lionel Messi was never born. Let's start in Rosario, Argentina. 1987. A child who was never born means a family that never felt that specific joy. First stop. FC Barcelona's Youth Academy. Masia. In 2000, a 13-year-old Argentine kid arrived with a medical condition that was slowly stunting his growth. Barcelona agreed to pay for his hormone treatment on one condition. That he was worth it. Without Messi, that deal never happens. That kid never arrives. And La Masia's entire identity shifts. The 2009 treble probably doesn't happen. Pep Guardiola's revolution was built around one player. Without that player, does Guardiola even become the most influential coach in modern football? Maybe not. Now let's talk about Cristiano Ronaldo. Because without Messi pushing him every single season, Ronaldo never becomes who he became. The rivalry is what forged both of them. Remove Messi and Ronaldo is still elite. But is he the obsessive, relentless machine we know today? No rivalry means no obsession. No obsession means fewer Ballon d'Or wins. Fewer records broken. Here's something nobody talks about. Argentina's national team. Without Messi, they never reach 4 World Cup finals between 2014 and 2022. That 2022 World Cup win in Qatar. It doesn't happen. Scaloni's tactical setup was built entirely around protecting and enabling one man. Remove that man and Argentina is a good team. Not a great one, but the real shock comes from the business side. Adidas built an entire brand identity around Messi. Billions of dollars in boot sales, jerseys, sponsorships. Without him, that money flows differently. Does Adidas still dominate football? Or does Nike pull even further ahead with Ronaldo as the only global icon? And then there's the MLS. When Messi joined Inter Miami in 2023, he single-handedly transformed American football. Season ticket waitlist. Record broadcast deals. A sport that Americans barely watched suddenly became must-see television. Without Messi, that moment never comes. American football stays in the background for at least another decade. Let's zoom out even further. 8 Ballon d'Or awards. The most in history. Without Messi, who wins those years? Different players. Different legacies. The entire narrative of the greatest of all time debate disappears. Because the debate only exists because of him. Football would still exist without Messi. People would still watch. Stadiums would still fill up. But the sport would be measurably smaller. Commercially weaker. Artistically poorer. The game that billions of people fell in love with over the last 2 decades was shaped by one man more than any rule change, any technology, any governing body ever could. One kid from Rosario with a growth hormone condition. That's all it took to change everything. Imagine what else in this world is hanging by a thread that thin. But that's a topic for another what if.